Oh boy!
Yeah, you'll have to have them on if we're going. You got one? Nice, dude.
A bass! That bass was like...
What'd you catch it on?
Look, it's good.
What'd you catch it with? Just worms?
Worms.
Nice.
A pike in here.
Really?
Yeah.
Today?
Yeah. I think I saw a pike in here. It was skinny and long. Skinny and...
Maybe it was just a log.
No, it wasn't. I saw it moving. It was a pike. I know it was. It was... Are pikes skinny, Daddy?
Yeah, they're long and skinny.
Yep, that was a pike. I told you this.
There's the boat. Well, unfortunately, my microphone came unplugged from the GoPro and I lost all of the audio from this video, unfortunately. So I apologize for that. It's a little technical issue. So you're going to hear me chime in once in a while to kind of fill you in about what's going on if it's not obvious, and have some music playing in the background. So it's one of the disadvantages of using the external microphone setup that we have, and I don't really use it much for that reason. It's just kind of clunky to lug around, and it doesn't really hold a charge that well. So I don't know, maybe in the future we'll experiment more. Oh, there's my hairy leg. You're welcome. But yeah, this day was really, really hot. The kids were really excited to use the boat. You can see on Jonah's face he's not that excited to use the boat at first. He didn't know really how he felt about it. He liked the idea of the boat, but actually being on the boat was a little different for him. But I'm proud of him. He stuck it out and ended up actually really liking being on the boat, and it was a cool experience for the three of us, having never fished off of a rowboat before together. So it's really cool. As we were navigating this little channel, we saw all kinds of bass and bluegill on either side of the boat. It was really neat, but just didn't really pick up on the GoPro. While I have you here, you don't have a choice but to listen to me. I guess you do have a choice. You could turn off this video, but I did want to take a second just to let you guys know that we've been doing some YouTube shorts here more often, and they're pretty cool because they're essentially a do fun stuff video but abridged. It's just a real quick hitter of a summarized video of our normal experiences fishing, bug catching, or catching frogs or whatever. So if you haven't checked them out yet, we do have shorts on our channel, and we also have some playlists you can check out too if you're more into fishing or bug catching or family outdoor adventures. A bunch of different playlists you guys can check out as well. But also just want to say thank you for watching our videos. We really do appreciate it. We love making the videos, and we've been getting a lot of views on the shorts and some new subscribers. So welcome aboard, and appreciate you watching. So this is where we ended up fishing, and you can see I'm pointing here because there was 2 huge bowfin that had their face buried in vegetation right along this bank, sort of facing the bank, and you could just see their tail sticking out. So we decided to tie off to this bridge here and see if we could catch some bowfin. So I'm trying to use some cut bait here that we used from a bluegill that we had caught a couple days before, and unfortunately didn't survive. So we didn't want it to go to waste and use it as cut bait. Works really well for bowfin and apparently gar too. Haven't had any luck with gar yet, but we have hooked quite a few bowfin using cut bait, so that's what we're going to try. So you'll notice a little black silhouette headed towards the bobber here, and you can kind of see it there. I tried to zoom in, but it's a little pixelated. But that is the bowfin going for the cut bait. You'll see the bobber start to move here. You can see it's kind of creating a little bit of a wake. And what I like to do here, the bowfin is going to take it. You can see the bobber's really kind of running now. It's moving pretty good. So I have the drag set super loose right now so that the bowfin can take the line out and kind of chew on the food, chew on the bait. And what I'm going to do here, you can see I'm kind of tightening up the drag. And I'm going to try and set the hook right here. So that's the hook set right there, and I hooked it. And the fight is on. I'll tell you, bowfin are some of the coolest fish, and just really an underrated fish. I don't understand why people don't try to fish these things more. They fight like crazy. They're super cool looking. They're strong. They do these crazy maneuvers when you're reeling them in. They do like this death roll kind of thing, almost like an alligator. I mean, look at this thing. I'm gonna let Theo reel it in because this whole time he's asking to, so I let him do it. But it's pretty cool. I'm trying to find the net, frantically trying to find the net so that we can net this thing. And he's doing a good job. Look at that. Look at that thing. Jumps out of the water. We lost our bobber, but I eventually net the bowfin. We used the little net. We are very excited here. That was a nice fish. So I'm just putting the fish back in the water so it can hang out there, and it's still thrashing a little bit, as you can see. But I like to do that just so that it's almost like a little live well for the fish while we kind of figure out what we need to do to, if we're going to measure it or get pictures with it, and just really don't want to harm the fish and keep it in the water as long as possible. It's hard to tell, but it's a 25-inch bowfin, so decent size. I think it's one of the bigger ones we've caught. So it was a little chaotic here. I didn't film the release of the fish, but You can kind of see it there in the water, just hanging out, and just kind of laid there pretty calm for, hey, Theo caught a fish. Just laid there pretty calm for a while, just hanging out, and it did end up swimming away just fine. So we safely caught and released the bowfin and didn't hurt it, so that was a win for us. And Theo caught quite a few little sunfish while we were out today. So I switched to a lure, trying to, I think I had a Texas rig here, and we saw tons of bass, like I said, when we were rowing our way over here. And we saw a few other bowfin too, and bowfin have gone for that Texas rig worm on a power bait. So just trying to vary our approach and try some different things and catch some different species. So this is where I touch the bowfin with the oar, and it takes off, so you can see it's fine. We decided to call it a day here. It took us a long time to get the boat out, and it was our first time getting the boat, and it was really hot, and the kids were ready to go after fishing for, I don't know, we probably fished for 20-30 minutes, something like that, and we still had to row our way back home. So we decided to call it, but overall it was a successful day, and kids really enjoyed it, so that's what's important. I did too. We hope our videos inspire you to get outside and
Do fun stuff!